Today we're going to be doing with Deku versus reincarnation of Rengoku Part 3. But first, let's hit the intro. Anyway, but it came to my notice in my last Rengoku with I forgot the All Might and one for all fight. So I'm just gonna say after the week of Izuku training, it happened. So let me continue after that. So when Izuku was just chilling in his cave, minding his own business, he's what's it called? Oh yeah, he went back to the city to get some more ramen because he ran out because he was after all the training he just was eating like a bear. Oh my god, this guy was about to hibernate. But yeah, he went to the city to get some more ramen, and when he was going to the city, he hears not hears, but he was walking down the street, and you know that shop that's like sell TVs and that TVs on display that has news on it. Yeah, he pretty much sees that through the window. He sees All Might and All For One fighting. He said, All Might, All For One. I mean, not All Might, All For One fighting. Yeah, he sees All Might, All For One fighting. He says, All Might fighting this random person that's pretty much stronger than him. Well, that is interesting. Let me go check it out. And magically, he finds the location where it is, since he can it, he finds the location where it is, and he gets still, and really nothing happens. He gets still and sees All Might getting whooped by him. Like, not gonna lie, he's literally getting demolished, but he's fighting back as well. He said, "Should I help him? I don't know if I could. He's way more stronger than me, so but." So I may as well give it a try. So he was in to try to help All Might and stuff like that. And as soon as he walked in, everyone said, "Who's this guy that's trying to save you?" Well, it doesn't matter because see, I'm gonna take this guy quick anyway. So everyone pursues to try to take Izuku's cloak. But he said, but Izuku, since he's heard everyone say, "I'm gonna take his cloak," he said he must have a cloak that he can take away stuff, whatever, cloaks with. So he pretends when Alpha put his head on him, pretends his cloak is getting sucked away from him. And then he says, and it's done. And then freaking Izuku drops to the ground. But when he drops to the ground, something really, not when he drops to the ground. Yeah, when he drops to the ground, All Might said, "No, what have you done?" And freaking awful one said, "Well, I just killed this gentleman over here. So what are you talking about?" And he couldn't. And before he got All Might out of his mouth, he just see a sword just go right through his back, just go right through his stomach. He said, "What? I thought I took your cook." And Zuku said, "Cook, well, you may have never heard of me. I'm the number one vigilante. I don't know why, but I am. And the thing is, I don't have a cook." And Alpha said, "Impossible. It's people. They don't have a cook." And he's coughing up blood, can barely talk. And Zuko said, "Well, I'm just special, I guess." And then he pursued the freaking kick off one into the air and slam him down using freaking a downwards kick with his feet. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. Anyway, so he gets up, all for one regenerate. He said he'll pay for that, kid. He was at Izuku. Izuku said, "Yeah, sure." He was at all for one, and they start dueling. They start him blows for blows. All for one's getting kind of messed up, but he keeps healing. All Might just standing on the sidelines, regaining his energy so he can get back in the fight and help him. And yeah, pretty much. But Izuku knows he can't beat All For One. He's too strong. But he can. But he's giving All Might time to regenerate and get his power back up. So he's taking hits. Like these hits are almost fatal to Izuku. So he's not almost dead, but he's pretty beat up right now. So All Might said, "Alright, I'm ready to get back in the fight." And so Zuko said, "All right, good. I'm out because I'm probably about to die." So he couldn't have won. So he just walked out there. Off for One tried to stop him, but All Might blocked Off for One from hitting him, and Zuko leapt away out of the battlefield into like some destroyed building. So after Izuku ran away, All Might does the United States of Smash and bam bam boom. All For One is no, I mean not no more. All For One is freaking arrested. Alright, hold up. Let me get out the butterfly quick. I'm just saying, Will Bling gets arrested. Like, bruh, like it's kind of sus. But anyway, so yeah, he's in jail. He's in Taurus right now. And Zuko, he just sitting, chilling in this abandoned building, not minding his own dang business. Not even all my walks in, let's say freaking, not Bach, yeah, All Might walks in and saying pretty much, "Yo, kid, you okay? You good?" And Deku said, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he said, "Alright, good." But it looks like, All Might said, "Not good." All Might said, "Man, you seem like you have a broken rib cage, a broken arm, and you're bleeding from your head." Zuka said, "Yeah, like I said, I'm fine. Like, what are you talking about?" All Might said, "That's not fine. Like, you're pretty much dying right now." He's like, "No, I'm not. I'll be fine." I said, "Alright, well, you'll be fine when you get to the doctors." So he picks up Izuku, and Izuku can't really do nothing because he could barely move his body. So he's like, just let it happen for now. So yeah. So All Might and them, not All Might. Oh yeah. So All Might, he barely picks up Izuku because he's weak. Izuku's weak, so it's kind of 50-50 right now. So when they get to the hospital, he lays down Izuku, and then All Might pursues to pass out because he uses quotes too much and stuff like that happens. So I say do a time skip, 2 month time skip. Izuku was asleep for like this whole time, and in this 2 months, Bakugo and Momo received the visit All Might and Izuku in the hospital, and you know what? Just for plot convenience, let's say Bakugo and Momo are dating because I don't know what to do with them. So yeah, they're dating. If you don't like it, well, I don't care. Just saying that. Anyway, yeah, so they're dating and stuff like that. So they come in like once a week, every and in that 2 months. So go and check on go check on All Might and Izuku. But All Might, he's been awake. He was asleep for 1 month and he woke up. Zuko, he's still passed out. And then after the 2 months, he woke up saying, "Where am I?" And the doctor said, "Oh, you're awake, Mr. Rengoku." And, and Zuko said, "Yes, that's me." Well, we see, you got passed out after you came in here the first time. And yeah, and stuff like that. And I'm going to need to do some tests on you to see if you're fine and okay to get go back home and stuff like that. Zuko said, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So they did tests on him. He's pretty much good to go and stuff like that. So he's out of the hospital right now. So Bakugo and Momo come to visit Zuko for the last time because he was about to get discharged from the hospital. And Momo Marco said, fine, you're awake. So glad to see you're okay, pretty much. And Zuko said, "Yeah, I'm fine." "What, you think I was freaking dead?" "Nah, That's not gonna happen to me with a cough. He said, yeah, you know, but anyway, we need to tell you about some good news. And Suki said, what good news? With a big smile on his face. And they were kind of hesitant to say it, but Mako said, me and Momo are dating. He said, he said, Bakugo, finally you got a girlfriend. Thought y'all be alone forever. Bakugo got mad at this. What do you say? I'll be lonely forever? Remember, I'm the king of the world. I'll be the number one hero. Don't forget it. Hold up, yeah, don't forget it. And Izuku laughs. I was just joking with you. And Momo, that's a familiar name. Oh, aren't you the girl that you stuck on me in the woods? And Mom said, flustered, no, I wasn't stalking you in the woods. I just passed by while you were training in the woods, so there's two different things. Suka said, not really two different things. Well, whatever you say. Anyways, what you guys going to do after I get discharged from the hospital? Well, we were thinking, will you come stay on your property with us while they're bound down. Izuku think about it for a little bit. He said, I'll agree with my answer. And the next one, that's what I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not stopping you. But he said, maybe. Do you have ramen there? He said, yes. Then I am going then. If you want me, I'm good. Do you have a training center there? He said, yes. Then I'm good to go. So when I move in, he said, you can move in now. So she said, sure. So he unplugs everything on him in the hospital. They're like, hey, what you doing? You haven't got discharged yet. And Zuko's like, I don't care about the discharge. I'm leaving right now to get some more noodles. And flames start surrounding him, and his original clothes comes down with a sword. And they said, didn't they confiscate your sword? Zuko said, bro, they can never bring my sword away from me, my precious sword. And he's hugging the sword. It's kind of they're looking at him weird with a dumb face on his face, but you know, do what he do. So they said, well, there's a car outside that we drove, not drove, that Nezu drove from what Nezu gave us. So hop in, move to the UA. Zuko said, well, I'll just meet you there. And like how? Like it's like a 2 hour drive from you. Zuko said, well, I got my ways. So they're like, whatever. So they hopped in the car and drove away. And so he said, let's see if I can beat them there. And his feet start surrounding with fire, and he blasts off, speed blitzing through alleyways, I don't know, cars and stuff like that. Almost ran over a person, but we don't talk about that. I'm just saying that. And we got there in about an hour of running. And they got there hour. I mean, he was just standing outside the UA, just waiting for them to get there. And yeah, stuff like that. They got there an hour later, and they said, "Whew, I told you to get here. I told you to get here faster than Zuku." And then they see Zuku. They see Zuku just standing outside UA, saying, "Well, where are you guys? I got here an hour before you. You guys took us so long time." They're like, "What? How? How are you faster than?" No, let's say this was like a, I don't know, like a Lamborghini. They went in a Lamborghini for like the, I don't know, I don't know how. This has been a Lamborghini, alright? Yeah, no, it didn't be a Lamborghini. Momo bought a Lamborghini for them. So they're like, how? We're riding a Lambo, one of the fastest cars on the board, and you got here faster than us by running? Wow, this car sucks then. Zuka said, well, you can be as fast as me, only if you train as long as I did, but surely you won't, because, you're weakling compared to me. Dude, Bakugo gets mad and said, weakling? Well, I'll show you a weakling, and goes to, and was about to start a fight with Izuku, but, um, yeah, fudge, I forgot, not said Inko, no, not Inko. What's that mouse guy? Nezu. Yeah, Nezu come out saying there's no need for fighting young children and stuff like that, being all wise. And so he said, Nezu said, Is this the number one vigilante, rengoku? And they said, yes, it is the number one in the flesh. And Nestor said, it's nice to meet you, rengoku. So rengoku. And he said, nice to meet you too. And who are you? Nestor said, I'm Nesu, the principal of UA and stuff like that. He said, oh, I heard of you in like news reports and stuff like that. Well, I'm glad. Anyway, I heard you want to not really join UA, but be in UA dorms and stuff like that. I said, yeah, I heard there was free ramen, so I'm good. She said, you only joined because of free ramen? He said, pretty much. You're gonna be special one. Anyway, let me show you around UA. So he gives like, he tells the UA program thing to like, if he wanna walk into UA, he'll be allowed to, but I set off the alarms and stuff like that. So he said, I'll show you around UA. So he's showing around UA and stuff like that. And he said, this is our training room. Yeah, state of the arts, gym stuff and everything. He said it's boring. Where's the food court at? And I said, fine, we'll go food court then. Food court then. So they go to the food court and he sees all these restaurants like, let's say, I don't know. It's a bootleg Chick-fil-A, bootleg McDonald's. There's tons of bootleg restaurants with like the same food but different logos and stuff like that. So it's a sweet, and the biggest stop. That's the stop. So I cannot speak. Store is the ramen store. So you already know what he's about to do. He rushed it up. He said, "Give me 20 bowls of ramen, please." He said, what kind?" He said, "What kind do you have?" So you look at the list. He said, "Spicy." So they ring up, took an hour, but got them. And every time he slurp up the ramen, he keeps saying, "Tasty, tasty, tasty," until he finished all 20 bowls of ramen. And he was full. He said, "That was delicious." And that's who he went off to do paperwork. He's like, "I'm not waiting for this guy to eat some 20 bowls of ramen." And Zuka said, "Well, I might just walk around the school then." He's walking around the school. He's seeing people in classrooms learning about stuff. And he walks up to UA door. I mean, it's a UA 1A door. He said, "This isn't this Bakugo's classroom." He like crack it open, peek through it. He sees them taking like I don't know, a test, like a very important test. He said, "A test." I mean, not taking a test. He said they're doing something, but I don't know what they're doing. I may ask. Azawa. Oh, hold up. Let me do something right quick. Alright. So if you guys know the YouTuber named Soto Azawa, he does with this. I'm gonna include him in this what if. You ain't know. I recommend you go watch him. He makes good with this. Alright, just let me say that. Anyway, so he walks in, he sees Soto Azawa teaching the class, teaching the class like about a test and stuff like that. And he's like, I don't know why he just speaks like really loud for some reason. He said, young, I'm not young. He says like, hello there, who are you? And Soto's like, who are you? Who are me? Who are you? And Izuku said, well, I'm Rengoku. You don't know me? Soto said, no, I don't know you. I mean, hold on, no, let me face that. Yes, I do know you. Aren't you the number one vigilante? Rengoku said, yep, in the flesh. So, Soto starts scrambling up and say, well, how did you get into UA? The next you come barging down the hallway and say, oh, hold up there, hold up. Hey. You don't find in UA, alright? He's a part of UA now. Um, yeah, he's part of UA. I mean, Soto said, a part of UA? What do you mean a part of UA? This guy's a vigilante. And he said, well. He's not really a vigilante. He's I mean, he is a vigilante, but still, He's one of the nice ones. You just misunderstand. You hear me? So they said, whatever. And the classroom, they just sitting there looking at him like, what's this guy on with his, like, why he has a big, why he has a big smile on his face? That's kind of weird. And so said, then okay, so why not fudge? That just said join UA. I said he's staying at UA since we did like a lawsuit saying we can prove that he's not bad and stuff like that. And the Dr. Sala said, sure. But I'm gonna need okay, sure, so but what is he doing? Not what is he doing? Why is this interrupting my classroom? I know, Will. Let's just say, Will, he was eating ramen and I didn't feel like waiting for him in the cafeteria, so I just left him there. They just said left him there. Wow, what a responsible principal you are. He said, well, it takes so I don't blame me, don't blame me. Anyway, Juku, not Juku, rengoku. Um, you can't be in here. They're taking tests. Zuko said, "What's a test?" It's like a homework, pretty much. Not homework. It's like work, but it's very important to your grade. He said, what's a grade or what's a work? I mean, not work. What's a grade?" And it just said, I will teach you that later. But anyway, I should show you around. I should show you your dorm. We're gonna be saying that while you here. Zuko said, "Yeah, sure." So they walk out. Classroom A is like, what? Who was that guy anyway? Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna pay attention to it. So they walk out. They not going. They're going to their dorms to say, well, this is dorms. It's on UA property, so you'll be fine with that. And yeah, Zuko said it's pretty big. So when we're staying outside, you have a cave somewhere. And this is it. What? No, we're gonna be staying inside. Zuko said, inside this fancy place. Dang. That would be the first time. First time. What were you saying before you got here? In a cave? Of course you were staying in a cave. Unless you headbutt himself with his head. I said head. Headbutt himself with the head. Headbutt himself with his hand. And say, well, I'm sure you don't. Try to go in. Then go all the way up to like. You see, it has like a special floor for him. And well, it's not really special. Yeah, it's like a special floor for him and stuff like that. Is that fine? Fudge rolls. I'm not. Oh yeah, they have a special. What is it? What is it called? Um, chicken floor for him. I said that like 5 times, and he has this like own big door, and they designed it what it thinks he would like, and they did a horrible job, say black and gray with like dark posters. Zuko said, "This must not do." So he said, "Nancy, will you exit my room by quick?" He said, "Yeah, sure." So he exited. Like 5 minutes later, he said, "All right, you may come in now." Now he just sees this whole room just changed in like an instant. Like, the walls are red and orange. I mean, the floors, the walls, and the ceiling is red and orange. He has a stand for his sword, so you could put his sword right there and stuff like that. And freaking he has like a designer bed where he's tasting post, not normal post, so it's just like a bed, and that's it. And he's like, how did you decorate this so fast? Zuko said, don't worry about that. Just worry about me. Just worry about me where we're gonna train at. No, we're not. I mean, when can I train in the training room? He said, you can go wherever you want. So Zuko, he started training in the training room. He said, this is way better than training outside with rocks. Man, should have said I want to see your audio. And so let's say after class Renee gets out of the classroom. They go to the dorms and say, "Wow, that was a really hard test." They said, "Yeah, it was, but hopefully, we get a break tomorrow." So, so they're chilling and they see, Rengoku just walking through the door, on calmly. And now he's ready. He was walking through the door like a boss, saying, "Well, that was helpful. Hopefully, I can go eat some ramen noodles and just chill out for the rest of the day." He said, "Wait, who are you?" Zuko said, my name's rengoku. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah." He said, "But I have no idea who you are. Yo, but I'm about to call the police." "Oh, hold on, I'm retarded. I'm retarded. Alright, never mind. Forget about that. Forget about who's you." They said, freaking, ain't you that guy that just interrupted our classroom while we're doing a test?" He said, "Yeah." And you're a little pissed off because some of them got low grades because they were distracted and, you know, they're like, yeah, pretty much you're just distracted and got low grades. I'm just saying that. So they're like, well, for just because you distracted the whole classroom, I got like a 10 more low grades than I would have. Thanks a lot. Duke said, "No problem." But anyway, you have any ramen because I'm not really ramen. I mean, you wanna train with me? I said, "Train with you? What do you mean?" He said, "Well, I'm not joining UA and stuff. I'm not joining UA and stuff like that, but I am staying here, so I get to use the gym and stuff. So, do you want to train with me, my guy?" I'll ask you again. I would say this is like commonality and stuff like that. He said, "Sure, whatever." So they went to the training ground and started training. So after they started training, like I say, like week goes by, he's chilling with everybody and stuff like that. Everybody gets to know him, and it's pretty good. So, let's say, fudge. Um. Alright, so we're at this point now. The thing is happening. Hold up. What's the next arc? Oh, let me go look it up. Okay, decided I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So, so let's say 1 month go by. Everybody's sitting at the dorms, and All Might comes in this kitty phone and say, "I don't need Bakugo and Izuku. I know, and Rengoku, please." He said, "Yeah, sure." So Goku comes up to All Might saying, "Alright, look." So we figured out, me, my old friend David Shield, and Baku said yes. Rengoku said no idea. He said, "Of course you don't." But anyway, my old friend David Shield invented a thing that I can invented a item that I put on my body, and actually I could be in my buff form for a little while. I mean, I could be in my buff form for only 1 day, and then it's a choice. And he's been working on this for five years because they say he knows All Might was not going to be able to be the number one hero anymore after a little while, so he worked on this to help him save the day one last time. So yeah, he says that to them, and they said, "Cool. Well, why you told us that?" And All Might said, "Well, the thing is, he invited us to go to I Island." And Baku said, "I Island? Isn't that like the famous place where tons of adventurers go to show off their ideas and stuff like that?" Baku said, "Yeah. How do you know about that place so frequently?" Baku, "I did tons of research on that. Like, it's really good. It's a really good place." He said, yeah, really, yeah, it could be a really good place if you wanted it to be. But anyway, but yeah, I want to invite you two to be my side extras since I can invite people. So, you guys come? They said, "Heck yes, we will come." You didn't even have to ask us. Well, I mean, Baku said that. Then Goku said, "Yeah, sure, whatever. As long as you can fight somebody, I'm fine. As long as you get to, eat ramen, I'm fine." Yeah, stuff like that. So, this set for like a week notice that we're going to become in a week and stuff like that. And, what was it? Oh, yeah. So let me close some stuff up. Bakugo has One for All. because stuff like that. Izuku, Izuku's also been going out at night and killing demons because that's still his job, pretty much, as a part of the Demon Slayer Corps. So his job to go out at the night and kill demons and make sure everybody stays safe. And yeah, so I'll clear all that up. That's good. So let's say like 5 days go guys, and they said, all right. So Bakugo, I said all my opposed Bakugo, Rengoku on the side out of classroom. I might put Bakugo out of classroom and pose Rengoku out of his dorm and stuff like that. So they said, all right, we'll have to go on a plane to get there. So it's in the middle of the ocean. So come on, let's hurry up. We're about to be late. So there goes our plane. What's a plane? And he said, well, we have no time to explain it. I'll tell you when we get on it. He said, sure. So they take like, I don't know, just take a random call to there and just still before the plane took off and got on the plane and said, "Ooh, we made it just in time." Made it just in time. But yeah, the plane pretty much almost took off, and now they're on a plane, I said plane, private jet, and going to Island. Dang, I can't remember nothing today. So while they were going to Island, they were talking about this is the plane used. I mean, they're not in the air yet, but they're talking about. So this is a plane you get on it, and when you get on it, freaking yeah, when you go on it, you fly through the air, and when you fly through the air, uh, you you get places faster. He said, "That's just okay. That makes still no sense, but sure, I'll believe you." So they get the eye on and they check in, and as soon as all my check-in not opens. Since he has a device on him, he activates the device and he can turn it to his buff form. And yeah, for only one day. I'm just saying, only for one day. Because they get the a day early or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. So they got there. They almost getting surrounded by people saying, "Oh, I thought you could have turned into your buff form right now. Oh my God, this is so miracle. Let me freaking kiss you or something like that. I don't know, some freaking sickos out there." And so they amicable about it. Rengoku said, "I can't handle this much people being near me." So he just washed out that crowd and say, and Bakugo said, "Don't forget about me." But nah, he left Bakugo. He said, "You're gone, my guy." So after that, they went to the hotel and say, "Get dressed because we're gonna have to go to like a party and stuff like that." But first, no, hold up. When we face that, they don't get dressed. They said, "Alright, you can explore for 2 hours. Then we had to meet back here, and then we'll go to the party." They said, "Yes, sir," and they went off on the separate ways. And yeah, class when they so too pretty much, and dog got ready, and yeah. So they meet up. Um, and then fudge, I forgot one thing. So when Izuku and Bucko and All Might were still together, Melissa's shield came up and saying, "Uncle, is that you?" They said, Melissa, how long has it been? Years. You look so tall since the last time I saw you." And Izuku leaned over to Bucko saying, "Yo, is that All Might's girlfriend or what?" Bucko said, "Well, if that is, like, I'm calling the police. I'm not gonna lie." Someone said, "It's not. She's not my girlfriend. She's my I think it's cousin. I'm pretty sure. Nah, it's not a cousin. Fudge. Friend's daughter. I'm gonna say she's my friend's daughter." And she's like, "Oh, well that makes more sense." And stuff like. I just played myself. I just remembered. I now this say they didn't hear Melissa Shield say uncle and stuff like that. So they were talking and say, well, I'm just gonna leave. I heard there was like a tournament to see who's the fastest over there, so I'm just gonna go over there. Bible said, don't forget about me. Sport. And so they went over there. All Might doesn't mind because they can do whatever they want, pretty much and stuff like that until they have to leave. But yeah, so they're going to the competition and they see Todoroki doing his ice thing and destroying robots in a world record time. No, in the record time during that day. And they said, Todoroki's here too. Mami Bako said Todoroki's here too. Wow. I thought we were the only one that came here. Looks like we have some competition on our hands, Rengoku. Izuku said, well, competition for you, not for me. And he proceeds to one up there and say, yo, let me take a try. I'm gonna do it. And just begging the girl to do it and say, fine, come on, hurry up, we don't have enough time. So, girl says announcements. I don't know if they say the name. They say Rengoku and see if it could be the world record of like 6 seconds. So he puts out his sword and said, "Go," and he blasts off cuts all the robots in 2 seconds. Yep, 2 seconds. Guys, you're saying 2 seconds? Isn't he too fast? I don't kill. I don't kill. All right, good. Anyway, so yeah, 2 seconds, and he's like, "Wow, she beat the world record. She beat the world record for today. Applause." And everybody's applauding him. Bucko's like, "I'm about to beat this guy." And he didn't beat this guy. I'm just saying, he got like four. No, he got the same time as Todoroki. So he's pissed. Like, wow. So I can't beat him. So I can beat him. Oh, Todoroki can. Then who can? But doesn't matter because I'm still gonna be. I'm still gonna be the number one hero. And Izuku said, well, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. I'm telling you, keep dreaming. It will not come true. So she said, you want to start a fight, Rengoku? Come on, I'll take you one-on-one. Rengoku said, I bet. Come on, swing. So Bako swings. He gets, and Izuku dodges the string, kicks Bakugo. He falls on the ground, and absolutely, Izuku cold stomping him to the ground. Todoroki said, hey, stop. He apologized. Like, geez, you know how that cold stomp him that much. Rengoku said, he asked for it. And Bakugo gets up for bloody nose, saying, you had to hold me that bad. He said, well, you asked for it, so you get what you deserve. Anyway, so they're walking back to All Might after they did that and say, well, we're done with that for now, and stuff like that. And when they walk back to All Might, they say, well, it's time, let's go to the party and stuff like, and yeah. So All Might is going to, not All Might, they're going to the party. They got up the stairs. Take the elevator. And the party happens. Rengoku's not going no nice clothes, his regular outfit and stuff like that. And, what was it called again? Oh, yeah. Almeida's friend did a toast and said, oh, my, come up here. And stuff like that. He did a toast to talk about heroes and stuff like that. And then the hero group attacked, sending everybody into like putting everybody into I think a electric rope that you can get out of the roof. But he didn't get Rengoku because Rengoku said, "Ooh, somebody's attacking." So he jumps up and he breaks through the floor. Oh, I said breaks through the floor. Breaks through the freaking breaks through the roof and sits up there and waits for the perfect time to strike. And since Deku's not there, Kendo's the one that helps out in defeating robots and blah blah blah. So they get up to pretty much where yeah shield but shield blood bust I said Buster Butler betrays him and gets shot. Like this guy literally got shot. Like he's down for the count. So So they try to stop them capturing Melissa Shield, David Shield in a helicopter. Oh my! So I mean, hold up, let me rephrase that. So Rengoku found the perfect time. He struck the villains and pretty much demolishing them. They tried to fight back with the crooks, but it didn't help. Like, I'm telling you, on the scale of 1 to 10, how down bad they were. They were like on a 10. Like, they were really down bad. They were trying, like, I'm just saying, those two down, they were so down bad. The down badness got them defeated. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that. But yeah, down badness got defeated. And when, so they got defeated. So All Might set free, Abba set free, thanks to Rengoku. He says, well, the people, the big bad villain is on the roof, so how about we go, get him, and stuff like that. So they said, yeah, sure. And they rushing out there, trying to, All Might rush out there, and, what was it called again? I forgot the name. Oh yeah, All Might rush out to the main villain. Main villain said, it doesn't matter if you catch me or not. I'm still stronger than everybody here. And he puts on the device that helps him multiply his power, stuff like that. So when he puts it on, metal fragment, he can control metal way more better now. Metal fragments start surrounding him and stuff like that, and he's pretty much going Super Saiyan right now. After he went Super Saiyan, All Might and Rengoku say, well, this is going to be an interesting battle. And they proceed to do the not the ultimate technique, the ultimate Wombo combo. Like, he's sending out big blocks of metal, Rengoku cutting them with a single slice of his sword, and All Might punching them into a million pieces. They're washing up there, cutting the tentacles of the metal tentacles that's going after them, and what's it called again? And he says, so he's hooked by now since he's using his quirk all the time. He said he took a quirk drug, so his quirk even got stronger now. He's stronger than when he was in the movie. He said, "Now you guys have to die." He creates this like huge metal block and push it towards All Might and Rengoku. And they said, "Well, I think it's time to stop playing around." All Might's ready to do his ultimate attack. I was ready to do his final attack because it's about to be at the end of the end of the day. And Ryu said, well, he puts all his power into his sword and his flames, stab it into the ground. He said, flame tornado. And a big butt flame tornado comes out nearby and goes towards the block, goes towards the metal block. And All Might and fudge. Zuko with the flame tornado goes to the metal block, and All Might goes to the metal block. All Might punching it as hard as he can. The flame tornado hitting it as hard as it can, and it destroys the metal block, and it goes straight, and it was so powerful, the rest of the attack goes straight to the freaking crime, the the villain boss, and pretty much almost kills him. Just not almost kills him, pretty much breaks his back. And metal fragments are falling through the sky onto the ground on the top of the building. So Rengoku gets up from rubble and say, "Whew, that was a close one, wasn't it?" And All Might stands up in a skinny form and said, "Yeah, it was. Good thing we seen him before I couldn't anymore." And yeah, so they get up and say, "Whew." So they walk up to David's shoulder and say, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine. This is Bullet Room. This, taking a toll on me." He said, "Yeah, Suku, nah, it will do that sometimes, but they pick up David Shield and start walking out the rubble. People see him, people see them, and said, yeah, hold up. He said the news reporter recording everything. He said the number one villain and All Might teamed up to defeat freaking a villain that took quick and sold drugs, and a item that let him could be enhanced by just 50 times. This may be this is the first sign of a vigilante and the hero team up to defeat a villain. Anyway, so I'll be folks. Tune in next time to 75 news or photo, something like that, whatever. So, so everybody's yelling at them, yeah, you made it, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Ooh, you defeated him, and they get applause. Like we said, I'm not used to getting applause for this. Honestly, right now I should actually went probably just swim back to surface. I mean not surface to Japan and not Japan. God dang it, back to UA and defeated some other villains. I mean demons and stuff like that. But they get applause. Goku saying, "Yeah, it should have been me up there fighting him instead of you, Rengoku." Rengoku said, "Yeah, I should have because I didn't want to fight him at all, but I was forced into this." He said, "I really want." I'm joking with you. Anyway, let's go celebrate with some ramen noodles, and they all went to go celebrate with some ramen noodles. I mean, hold up. They all went back to UA, the whole class went A, and they all went to go celebrate with some ramen noodles. And that's what I'm going to be ending it from right now. This one, I know this one was quite more boring, but I'm telling you, the next part is going to have some real action in it. And I'm just going to do a teaser for it. Somebody in the Demon Slayer anime is in, it's just going to come and challenge Rengoku.